The most important thing to remember about 1.6.d is that when you talk about markups and markdown, it's important to note what it's based on. Let's look at this first one. Max next has a furniture retailer. He buys a sofa for a wholesale cost of $344. If he wants a markup on cost of $137.60, what price should he sell the sofa for? Okay, so in this case, we would add those two together, $344 plus $137.60, and we get $481.60. Charisse, an antiques dealer, buys a 70-year-old lamp for $191.59. She wants to make a 41% markup on cost, so this is the base. What price should she sell the lamp for? So the part is $191.59. She wants to mark up 41%, so times 1.41. She wants to get all of her money back plus another 41%. So on our calculator, 191.59 times 1.41 is 270.14. Cassandra Williams, an antiques dealer, has a chance to buy an antique rocking chair that she figures she can sell for $230. If she wants to maintain a 50% markup on cost, okay, so this is the part this time because the markup is on cost. So this is the base, is the cost. We want to know what the cost is. So 230.81 is the base times 1.5 because it's a 50% markup. Divide both sides by 1.5 and 230.81 over 1.5 is 153.87. Tosh Shibata owns a car dealership. A sports car costs $30,050. If he wants a markup on cost, so once again, we've got to calculate markup on cost. This is the base. And he wants to mark up at least $1502.50. For what minimum price can he sell the sports car? So we'll just add those two together. $30,050 plus $1,502.50 is $31,552.50. Didn't we just do that one? Yep, we did. Charisse, we already did. How about Cassandra, we already did. And Tosh, we already did. Francesco Ramirez owns a plumbing repair business. He pays his employees $27.58 per hour to do plumbing work for customers. He wants to maintain a 41% markup on employees' pay. For what hourly rate should he charge the customers? So this is the base, all right? So the part will be $27.58 times 1.41 because it's 41% more, 41% markup. $27.58 times 1.41 gives us $38.89, should be what he pays. Johnny Chong manages house furniture. To cover expenses, he marks up 115% on cost. So in this case, we've got the cost of the sofa is $444. This is the base. So the part will be $440 times, he marks it up 115, so he's actually going to be marking it at 215% because he wants to pay for the sofa also. So 440 times 2.15 gives us $946. Harry Black manages Azkaban Furniture. To cover expenses, he marks up 97% of the cost. If it cost $1,060, so we would take $1,060 times 1.97 because he wants a 97% markup on cost. He'd charge $2,088.20. Julia Thread manages Peacock Fabrics. She marks up 110% on cost. So in this case, we've got the cost is $762 and 2.10 because she wants to mark up 110%. So she's going to get $16 even. Felicity Cyril owns an art studio. She just purchased a sculpture for $2,260. She wants to maintain a 43% markup on selling price. This one's a little bit different. Now we've got the markup is on selling price, so the base is the selling price. $2,260 is the part. That is the base times 43% markup. So she's only going to pay 57%. The formula says cost plus markup is selling price. Since we've got the base is the selling price, this is cost plus markup right here. Okay. So we are going to take 2260 divided by 0.57, and we get 3964.91. So when it's based on selling price, you got to subtract to get what the markup is going to be. Next one. Luan Chin buys a guitar for $1,000. She wants a 40% markup on selling price. So this time it's the selling price is the base again. So the part is $1,000. That's the base or the cost. That is the base times 0.53, because if it's a 47% markup, it'll be a 53% is the base. And let's see what we calculated it to be. 1,000 divided by 0.53 gives us $1,886.79. Next one. Markup on selling price. Once again, we've got the markup on selling price. So we're going to take 680, that is the base, times 0.54. You remember you got to subtract when it's based on selling price. So 680 divided by 0.54 gives us $1,259.26. Knowing the selling price of $229.34 and a markup on selling price of 48%, find the cost. Same kind of a thing. So it'll be $229.34 divided by, if it's 48% on, it'll be 52% off, and we get $441 What? What did I do wrong? Knowing this, oh, I'm sorry, this is the selling price. I've got to do this one here. Here we go. It says the selling price is this. So this is our base times 0.52. 229.34 times 0.52. And we get 119.26. Larry Pino sells musical instruments. He has a chance to buy a used accordion that he figures he can resell for $275.62. So it's based on selling price again. Based on selling price. So this is the base, 275.62 times 0.68, because it's 32% is the markup, so the selling price is 68%. All right. Calculator. 275.62 over 0.68 gives us 100. What did I do wrong now? Times 0.62. 275.62 times 0.68. 187.42. Next one. Knowing the cost of $109.80, knowing the cost of $166.95 and a markup on selling price of 41%, find the selling price. So this is the cost, $166.95 is the base times 59%, since it's 41% off. So we would take 166 over 0.59 gives us 282.97 I get. Okay, so that is our lesson for today, 1.6.D.